What's up, my peoples? My people, my people. You are caught up in another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, none other than Black Titanium. Yeah, I like when I'm around when I'm talking to my audience out there, the brothers and sisters that like to listen, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna delve off into the show like this, man. You know I ain't talking about nothing else but the revolution. Yeah, and I don't mean to, I'm not trying to bore nobody, but this got to be talked about because it's going on all over the world, baby, all over the world. And I got the government trying to downplay it with the noise factor and all that other shit, but it's all good because nothing can camouflage the fact that the revolution will be televised until the end. But see, I want to talk about the fact that how black people's rage is being controlled due just the simplicity of these niggas being caught up in the ocean full of emotions. I gotta talk low because they be having all type of motherfucking agents. These when you're in certain geographical locations, man, you gotta watch these niggas at all times. But anyway, yeah, they got niggas caught up in their own emotions, man, and guess what? I'm talking about the protest now. Because like I told you that this is the dangerous part right here is because a lot of other people got hidden agendas. So when they get to the table with them politicians, they don't talk about what's in the best interest of our people. All they doing is putting batteries in these niggas' back. Talking about to say defunding the police. Like I told you, which is a fucking insane request to me because for a bunch of people who are not equipped, not armed, or anything, do you think that there's a lot of questions you gotta ask before you start screaming some shit like that for these motherfuckers who got hidden agendas and they got registered guns and they got all this other shit to try to control you? What you think is gonna happen if this bitch go lawless? Do you actually think that you want to see the power fall into the hands of the wrong motherfuckers? You think a lot of these niggas out here, they gonna get rid of the police and they gonna hold your family's hand and say cool by y'all? No, these are motherfuckers that's gonna terrorize your family. They gonna try to rape your mother, your daughters, or whatever, man. This is the type of niggas that I don't understand niggas, man. And I'm not no little square ass nigga. I'm telling you, but this is just no intelligent reasoning. That are just rationalization here. In order to get rid of the motherfucking police, you gotta have something that's gonna substitute and gonna sustain like the police force. You can't have it no other way, man. You can't have it to a point where these motherfuckers got all the registered guns and they start coming out and shooting us and ain't no law. Because now we got to start killing these motherfuckers. Which should have been happening anyway, man. If you ask me. I'm just waiting for a bunch of these motherfuckers to wake up, man. The youth is already awoke, man. See, the thing about the youth is what you got to understand is that the youth is running off the rage and their emotions. So these white people running behind them can put batteries all in their back because they know that the black youth is dealing with self-hatred. So one of the biggest symptoms of self-hatred is a person who hates themselves. They will always reach out to every other culture to be accepted on the social status to the point where they'll they'll do anything. I think they can actually take black people and just and lead them on and say, yo, go to the mayor house and say, no more dick tomorrow. And these niggas will be screaming that shit, no more dick tomorrow. And the mayors be like, I'm never even fucked you niggas. As a matter of fact, I have. Okay, is that what you're talking about? See, that's what I'm talking about. Because it's easy to put batteries in these motherfuckers' backs, man. These niggas are delusional. How could you be standing there screaming some shit that your enemy wants? Real talk. They want that shit. That's their hidden agenda to get defund the police, and the police got a hidden agenda to get rid of these niggas and take their guns. So that's the civil war that's coming up. That's the civil war that's coming up. So basically, black people are just caught in the middle of this shit with their emotions running, thinking that these motherfuckers really care about George Floyd and whatever other black as you can see, they didn't give a fuck in Atlanta. They just killed another motherfucker. Boom! And the whole shit just stopped, and everybody like, did this nigga actually do? Yeah, he actually did that. Cause the bottom line, nigga, there's that war's declared on our motherfucking people, man. Targeted for extermination. So basically, it's not just the police that's targeting us for extermination, man. There's many aspects of life that's targeting us for extermination. You got the government who target us with different diseases and all this other shit, genocidal fucking bullshit. Excuse my language. I was trying to work on my profanity up until that point. I think I did a good job. And all those that's gonna be watching saying, man, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? He's not talking the best of speeches. But these motherfuckers looking sleep. It's a bunch, you know what, man? A bunch of these motherfuckers, they just happy not to have to come to the church, the mosque, or the synagogues no more. Them niggas just sitting at home eating a bunch of shit, biryani or whatever the fuck they eat, and fucking just sit back and pick flowers and shit. Talk about other motherfuckers, what niggas is doing in the street, what niggas ain't doing. When the world is up in arms, man, the revolution is popping off. And regardless to who you root for, man, you gotta understand at the end of the game what team you're on. Because a lot of these motherfuckers that's in these protests, these are just some occult motherfuckers like I was showing you in that last protest. They some niggas from the occult and shit like that, some evil motherfuckers. And they know that black people will run high on their emotions, man. So if you know that most of the people that's talking on the mics is women, black women. Because they got the biggest motherfucking mouths when it comes to talking that shit. But you gotta understand what the fuck what you following, man. Before you start screaming that do this and do that shit. And that's what I'm talking about. See, you can't just torch this motherfucking universe and rage and then get there and the government say, okay, what y'all want? And then you stand there and say, I don't know what we want. But what you really wanted was to tear some shit up. Bottom line. But the point is, it was the youth that was on that mission, so they already knew that they wasn't gonna go too far, or they ain't gonna go too far because it's the old niggas that ain't giving them no real good wisdom and shit like that, man. You gotta get to the finish line, and then you gotta have negotiations down and because there's, like I said, there's other people and they're sitting with their shit with a hidden agenda. When they get to the table, you notice when you hear them talk, they ain't talking about none of the shit that's going on with black people. Real talk. They just talking about shit within their zone that's gonna help they motherfucking people. And these niggas gotta be crazy to let these motherfuckers drive, hijack the motherfucking protests and all type of shit, just come through with all, just, it's like unheard of, but not unheard of. Because, it's like, oh my goodness. But like I was saying, man, back to the essence of the conversation, you gotta watch, you gotta think about the things, slow down, because this is how that bad they have dumbed people down with this hip hop shit, with all this old new wave bullshit. Niggas can't motherfuckers have been let go by their parents at early ages, so they can't distinguish fantasy from reality. A lot of niggas think that the glory days are still here. These motherfuckers is just caught up on that, not realizing that we moved into a whole new phase, and these niggas is about to get caught out there. And all this other shit is just diversionary shit from the shit that they got laid down, man. And you gotta understand, man. My people gotta understand, man. But these niggas ain't playing. Excuse me. These motherfuckers ain't playing, man. You gotta, if they start killing us like, we just start dropping like flies, what the fuck we supposed to do? Can't take that shit laying down, man. And they know it. They edging that shit on. This is what I'm trying to say, man. They out in the motherfucking crowd helping these niggas burn down the police station. Because they just edging niggas on. Yo, come on, man. They getting black people so they can try to annihilate motherfuckers. Have these niggas on the front line, don't know what the fuck they want. They just driving these niggas as a emotional force, driving to keeping them niggas at the forefront and shit like that. Serious, man. And it's sad to watch, man, because you can always play black people like that because we've been indoctrinated, to be trying to be accepted on a social status because niggas is indoctrinated in self-hatred. That's some crazy shit. Real talk. And that's what's going on right now. That's why I say if these niggas don't get nothing written down, they're gonna be forgetting your ass once again, man. They already killed another motherfucker in Atlanta, man. They don't give a fuck about that shit, man. These are motherfuckers who don't care about the law, man. They don't care about the laws of the land and none of that shit because they go by the laws of the sea. A lot of people don't understand that. We'll get into that later. That's a whole nother video. But yeah. Real talk, man. You gotta understand what the fuck you up against, man. These motherfuckers have turned the world on our people. See, but they use all this other shit as tools for separation. And this is what you gotta understand. You can't go marching with motherfuckers who've been trying to kill you all your motherfucking life. That's the dangerous part of the protest. It was black and white people, yeah. Niggas, but many motherfuckers was there for their own agenda, man. It wasn't like no shit where they came to support for George Floyd and none of that shit. None of that, man. Real talk. And and the youth, they really didn't understand. They just tearing shit up out of being driven. They need some wisdom in there that's going to get the youth to a certain stage and be like, okay, hold up. All right, let's cease fire right now. We're going to go, now they asking what we want, so boom, 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 boom. That's what you're supposed to have when you go in there for your people, man. Because ain't nobody, the shit is, never cease to amaze me. The shit that black people just, and you wonder why every other culture is fucking over us. Real talk, motherfuckers get the cameras and the lights and all that shit on them, man. Their whole brains fly out the window. My thing is, man, see, because that shit that y'all, these niggas are screaming, that's what these anarchist white people want. Defund the police. Trust me, black people don't want that shit. You niggas ain't got no guns like that, man. These niggas got all the registered guns out in the Pacific Northwest, West Coast, and all that shit out. They could bring out their motherfucking tools, come out with not even having to worry about carrying that shit around. And a bunch of other shit gonna happen down the line. This is gonna be like a domino effect, the blackout. That beyond your wildest fucking nightmares. That you niggas don't understand. A lot of these motherfuckers screaming that shit, but don't understand you will not be safe coming out fucking side. And that's what you can't tell a bunch of these motherfuckers, man. They think that the motherfuckers is the rapo, pedophile ass niggas that's protecting their ass is really gonna be the one that's gonna be helping them. When these are the niggas that's gonna be feasting off all these niggas, man. Trill talk, man. So now we back to motherfucking square one. After, all these niggas go on protest and do what they do. After niggas done did all the real work, here come all these old celebrity ass niggas trying to be representatives of the people, of the hood. Like, niggas, you don't talk for me. Stephen A., none of you coon ass niggas don't represent the streets, baby. Fuck all that. You ain't never struggled where the fuck you struggle, nigga, and you ain't never turned dust into empires, man. You niggas got help. You was sucking dick along the way, man. Hugging the white man's nuts. They was using you and a bunch of other niggas like Jalen Rose and them bitch ass niggas as coon ass niggas. When they want to destroy a black man publicly, that's who they bring. Stephen A., Jalen Rose. But that's a whole nother video, man. Real talk, man. That shit still got me heated. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that you niggas destroyed that didn't deserve it, that don't deserve it. You just find a reason. But anyway, man. Back to the essence of the conversation. This protest shit, man. Black people gotta start having some sense of direction in this shit. Serious, man. Real talk. You gotta start having some sense of direction in that shit, man. You know why? Because everybody gonna eat off that table, man, except for the people who supposed to benefit from that shit, man. And that's what's happening. I was watching when they went to the mayor house in Connecticut. They was, chicks, they was talking everybody that was talking was chicks. Running high on emotions, chemical imbalance. Don't get mad at me. Fuck it. I didn't do it. I wasn't there. But nevertheless, man, you gotta get some sense of direction here, man. This shit is spilling over into another fucking universe and it's toxic. If ain't nobody speaking for the right motherfucking reasons, man, and ain't nobody up at the table with the motherfucking government people for the reason other than us, then they shouldn't be there, man. You should be. So basically, the thing is, man, on some real shit, niggas gotta step up their game, man. Serious. Cause basically, they just killed a motherfucker. He just killed another motherfucker in Atlanta. Even though I'm breathing slow, because I don't connect those two killings with each other. No shit like George Floyd was like more blatant, out fucking right, just straight murder, my nigga. Straight up in broad daylight. These niggas ain't give a fuck. That ain't even connected to this shit in Atlanta. That shit in Atlanta, as far as I'm concerned, that motherfucking nigga just committed suicide, man. Just did some dumb shit. He basically wanted to get shot. He knew that nigga was gonna get mad and pull out his gun sooner or later, man. The motherfucker wanted to die, man. You gonna pull a taser gun on a nigga with a gun. You supposed to have got the fucking gun. Crazy ass motherfuckers, man. Shit is crazy. And then, he point, yeah. So basically, I don't connect those two. That shit right there ain't really shocked me because I already seen how that shit happened on camera. I said, yeah, he was bound to get shot. True story. He was bound to get shot in that video. I said, yeah, I didn't even have to watch the rest of that shit. I just turned that shit off, man. And sure enough, that's what they said, nigga got popped. Real talk. But back to the essence of the conversation, man. Niggas gotta get a sense of direction here, man. Because there's a whole different revolution that's pop. It ain't even got nothing to do with our revolution, man. That's about to pop off here. See, this is what a lot of black people don't understand, man. This ain't even our motherfucking revolution, ain't it? That's about to pop off. These niggas have bought a bunch of shit in here, a motherfucking ticking time bomb anyway, because they want their own shit. And a lot of these niggas want to be in power. No, this the pathological thinking of these motherfuckers, man. So they talking about defunding the police because most of these niggas that you 9 out of 10 of these motherfuckers that you talk to, man, that screaming that shit is undercover fucking criminals, my nigga. And the ones who's not is supporting them, just some retarded, delusional. How could you even make a request like get rid of the police? I mean, from a real motherfucker who like to think. No, I know a stupid motherfucker gonna be like, what you talking about, nigga? We don't need no... Yeah, right. When a motherfucker start catch you with your drawers down and just start bashing your face in, what you gonna do? You wanna send this shit back in the motherfucking times when you had to come to the saloon and the fastest niggas got a drawers gun? Because a lot of black people gonna be ass out in that situation, my nigga. Niggas don't think. Niggas don't think. And you wonder why your conscience, Black Titanium, is here to teach you niggas. Because I already know that the niggas, that these niggas that be piggybacking, like, yo man, try to hold that nigga back. I don't give a fuck. Pass the word on, man. You need to pass this shit on, man. I don't give a fuck who pass it on. See, that's the type of nigga, who don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that shit. A lot of you niggas do. When you want to be the me ass nigga. The nigga, that try to piggyback off another nigga shit. So, I'm not, basically I know that my shit is so hot. And they don't give it to niggas, the commentators. I hear all these niggas talking my shit. These are the motherfuckers that's watching my shit and copying off my shit. True story. True story. So basically, when I think about it, man, I'm like, this motherfucking federal government censorship is like irregular to a nigga, man. But, I'm not really upset because you know why? Because God's wrath is upon these motherfuckers, man. My final message. God's wrath is upon these motherfucking wicked ass devils, man. True story. A lot of these niggas, they think they get away with shit. That's why I say it's good that the youth took it into their own hands to spark this shit, the rioting shit and the protest shit. Because basically, if they wouldn't have, these old motherfuckers would still be going to this plantation, from plantation to home. They have a party on the weekend. Get fucked to suck and fucking on the week. So basically, that party is over. As you know, God is intelligent with His wrath, and He threw it in these niggas' life. Like, okay, you want to go fuck, catch coronavirus and die again. So a lot of, so we living in a world right now where shit is on freeze. Many people are just starting to open up again, but that's only because of the fact that they trying to defy God's wrath. Not understanding that you can't build through it, you can't build over it, You can't build around that shit, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand, but they're going to find out slowly but surely. You feel me? So I'm talking to the youth, man. When I tell you, man, it's a good thing that y'all sparked it, but y'all need some direction in this thing, man. Serious. Because you being misled by all these other cultures, the culture vultures, niggas who gonna benefit and you ain't gonna see nothing again after this nigga get elected or whatever their ulterior motives are, man. Whatever their ulterior motives are. They are evil fucking ulterior motives, man. This is why at a certain point in time in the game, man, you gotta separate yourself from that shit, man. Because these motherfuckers is trying to go back. They got registered guns, all that shit. They come out, these niggas got choppers, all that shit. Can you niggas arm the black race? These niggas can. They done bought billions of bullets and fucking all type of shit. But I'm just a peon ass nigga. Don't worry about it. I'm just nobody. Crazy nigga. But wait till this shit pop off, man. Wait until this pops off. This one promises to be epic. Beyond your wildest fucking nightmares. You ain't gotta believe me, baby. Ha ha. But I'm gonna tell you like this. All them same motherfuckers that was screaming, we don't want the police shit, is gonna be wishing for the police if that shit does happen. This ain't got nothing to do with having a nigga shook or selling a scared straight program. This is some shit this is reality, nigga. This ain't no shit niggas is delusional. This is some shit, this is real shit here. I'm not copping no plea. I'm not pleading with nobody. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, do it. I'm gonna just roll with it. But when it happens, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Because that jigsaw is crisscross like a motherfucker. Trust me what I'm telling you, man. And a lot of people gotta sit back and reflect on, what the fuck am I screaming? Do I want this or do I want that? Or do they want this and do they want that? You gotta think about this shit, man. It's a lot of shit that's gonna happen. You think niggas don't get shot on the weekend? Niggas don't. Listen, man. I'm a street nigga, and I'm telling you, you do not want this spot to go lawless, man. Niggas do not want that shit. Even the motherfucking white people that got registered guns, they shit can get taken, all that shit out here, man. Not everybody's busting their motherfucking guns, man. These niggas just got guns, and a lot of them, some of them, whatever. But my thing is, that's a whole nother ball game. But if a lot of the motherfuckers ain't ready, man, these are motherfuckers that's, you don't want to get caught around when shit go lawless, man. A lot of these niggas think they do, man, because, a lot of motherfuckers think that they could really dance with the devil. They really think that they can dance with the devil, man. And the reality of it is, niggas are being dumbed down in society, man. And you seen it in this shit right here. This is a prime example. For motherfucking black people to be driven through their emotions screaming, defund the police. They ain't even thinking. These niggas are just fucking trying to be accepted on the social status. True story. I ain't rooting for no motherfucking police. I know they crooked. They done killed niggas and everything. I feel like every other black man, probably even more harder, because I love my people harder. But you gotta be, let's be fucking reasonable here, man. Let's be reasonable here, man. Niggas, you know, a lot of niggas talk that shit because you got a lot of these niggas that's in protective custody. They got a few niggas that got choppers and they could go do a couple of rounds. But trust me, my nigga, motherfucking government is up to a motherfucking 95% kill ratio, man. And the key word in that is kill ratio. A lot of niggas don't understand what that is. But trust me, you don't want to understand what that is. Because that's coming in the very near future to a hood near you. So, I just wanted to give a little food for thought. And I just wanted to let you know you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. And I am your host from the Homeless Empire, the lyrical genius Black Titanium here at Mental Telepathy's Arena. Well, we possess the magic glasses, baby. And when you possess the magic glasses, nobody is third eye blind, baby. So holla at your boy, man. Hit that subscribe button. Stay in the know. For those who don't know, it's always at the mercy of those who do. So trust your boy, man. Peace. I'm out, nigga. Oh, I forgot. I'm so hot. You niggas can catch me at reverbnation.com/performing art. That's reverbnation.com/performing art. Hit your boy up, man. And y'all stay up. And I'll be praying for my people's family. All of the righteous is all love, baby. Peace.